We're live. Hey guys. Welcome back to Average is Average. I think it's episode 14 now. I could be wrong about that. Dude, I have decided little content creation update. I've decided to cut the intro, the outro, and me like clicking to start the video. I've decided to just leave that in. Less editing for me, less work, which equals me more likely to be doing this, which equals more podcasts for you. So there's that. I just got off of work at Starbucks Coffee Company. That is where I work. That is where I do my job. What is up here? Deodorant? Yes, I use women's deodorant. Yes, it's aluminum free. Yes, that means I won't get, cancer? But yes, it means that I stink all the time. So that's what's happening. I feel like I've had boogers in my nose. And like I've picked my nose. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and say I don't pick my nose. I don't eat my boogers, but I do pick my nose. But I feel like I've had boogers all day. And I can't get them out. That feels like there's always something. But there's nothing. Does that make sense? Am I going crazy? I just got off of a shift at Starbucks. And I had myself a day. Oh my gosh, I am exhausted. I worked 7 to 3:30. Very tired am I. I've had, no exaggeration, probably 5 cups of coffee. 5 big cups of coffee. 5 big cold brews, probably. And I'm just kind of losing my mind. This is who I am, Mom. I was talking about this in a previous episode. You most likely... Oh my god, I'm... Not pleasurable. Sorry. I was talking about this in a previous episode, and convenience is the biggest thing in my life that gets me to do things. Like, I'm most likely to do things if it's convenient. And if filming this, like, taking away as many steps as I can to filming this podcast is the best thing I can do. Now, editing a real video, that is going to be where it gets tricky, because that takes a million steps and a lot of work. But it's fun. Sorry, my brother's calling me. Julian, I love you. I can't talk right now. My big brother, Julian, I love him so much. He's my best friend, and I grew up with him. It was really cool, because we got to be in the same grade all throughout school. But he has a funny thing. He used to, like, if I was doing something and he would call me and I couldn't talk right then, like, I would, decline the call. And he would call me again, and I'd decline again. And then he'd call me again, and I'd decline again. I'm like, hey, dude, I can't talk right now. And he's like, oh, sorry. And I was like, I pick up the phone. I'm like, is it an emergency? Like, what's happening? He's like, oh, I just wanted to talk to you. And you weren't picking it up. It's like, Julian, what the hell? So I'll report back if he calls back. I'll call him after I'm done with this podcast. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter episode today, I'm guessing, just because I have to pick up my girlfriend. My girlfriend, Olivia. She was featured in the last couple episodes. Everyone loves her, including me. But yeah, dude, taking away as many steps as possible for important things in my life has proved to me that that is the way my brain functions. And I think it's just because I'm lazy. I want to blame it on ADHD. I want to blame it on, like, being a type 2 individual or whatever. Like, all these fun little labels that I can label myself as. But it's just I'm lazy. That's what it is. And if I can do good things with less work, or good things with less steps, which feels like less work, which is pretty much the same amount of work, but feels like less work, that's how you do it. Man. But work was tough today, dude. It was just Oliver. It's a thing. Feels like I'm farting, but I'm not. My face. It feels like boogers are in my nose, but they're not. I fudging hate this. I almost cussed, but I didn't. I live in a college town, and like graduation is happening, and finals week is happening, or it has happened, and all the kids want to get a coffee before then, and like parents are going to be in town for graduation weekend, and it's just like now is a very, very busy time of year at Starbucks. So I'm a little bit stressed out. But it's quite alright. Anyways, let's see what I have to talk about. I watched a wonderful movie last night called Parenthood. Steve Martin, an ensemble cast. And I rated it a 5 out of 5 stars on Letterboxd. I don't do that. I don't do that unless it's one of my favorites. I legitimately think it cracked my top 10 favorite movies of all time. Maybe not that, maybe my top 15, but I think it possibly cracked my top 10. I'll give my top 10 films, my top 10 movies of all time sometime later, but dude, oh my god, my face is itchy. What's happening to me? Am I going crazy? Forgive me. Parenthood. It's a movie about parenthood, obviously, and Steve Martin's in it, and it's just such a cute, happy movie with real elements and sadness, and it's just so, I don't know, elements of happiness and elements of sadness. Sorry. You like my shades? Are these cool? But dude, it's such a good movie. If you haven't seen it, give it a watch. I think it was on Amazon Prime or something for free. And I want to make a movie like this one day where it's like almost Family Guy style cutaways, where it's like they talk about something, and then it's different. Family Guy cutaways, they make a joke and then they do a cutaway with the joke in it. But this was like, you don't know if it's a cutaway or not. Like, you don't understand, like, it's a cutaway until, like, it happens. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm explaining that properly. Ask ChatGPT to explain what I just said, and maybe it'll help you out. I use ChatGPT a lot. And I'm sorry for the environment. But it is just so incredibly helpful. Reddit has a new AI. Is that like just another AI, or is it like a powerful search engine with all the results of Reddit? Reddit rocks. I love Reddit. But this movie Parenthood, dude, I mean, it made it 5 because it was such a touching, heartwarming family story. And, you know, it's a big family, and I come from a big family, and I related to that. And, like, the little cutaways, just like the unrealistic gag cutaways, like, of Steve Martin when he's, like, there's just one scene where, like, his son does well in a baseball game, and he's, like, imagining himself many years down the line, and his son's graduating from college as a valedictorian, and he's like, you know, great job, son, whatever, and, like, everyone's cheering for his son and him, and then his son misses a pop fly catch. Like, the pop fly happens, he misses the catch, and then his mind goes to, like, instead of, like, him being the valedictorian, it's like the same exact, you know, him graduating from college, but like he's on top of a rooftop with a firearm unloading on everybody, and it's like, that's a crazy joke to make, but it was hilarious. And like, I don't know, just like those types of cutaways, I don't know, it's like surreal kind of. Well, surreal obviously because it's not real. It's not real. God, am I a freaking idiot? I have been censoring myself all podcasts. Maybe YouTube. Send me some cash. I rock with you, bruh. What am I doing here? I don't belong here. I'm a creep. It's a song. Booyakasha. But I really, really enjoyed that movie. I realized how expensive Thai food is. I bought me and my girlfriend Thai food last night. What the hell, guys? I wanted a cup of tom kha soup because it's my favorite. Dude, tell me why a freaking thing of it is $10. I don't want to pay $10 for soup, and then you know me, I have to get an entree, so it's $10 plus like $15 for just me. Guys, $25. Oh my god. And I'm like, I can't save money. I'm broke, dude. I just spend money on, like, it's coming out of my metaphorical wiener. It's that's a reference. Let me know if you get that one. Sorry guys, I'm like so out of it right now. I've had like kind of crap to eat today, as in like not good food. Not as in I haven't eaten. I have eaten, just crap. Lots of coffee and not enough water. Boo, woe is me, woe is me. I'm lit. I'm having a great day. I have I have to pick my girlfriend up in like 30 minutes, I think. She's doing something where she's on campus and she going back to her like freshman dorm with her freshman roommates because her roommates are graduating. And after, we're going to go to one of our friends' graduation dinner, which will be a good time, which is going to be me spending more money on freaking food going out to eat. So, you know what I might do? I might do the broke boy method, and I might go and like fill up on like rice and beans before I go, and then be like, I want a salad, and get like a $3 salad. But knowing me, I'm going to do the broke boy method, get beans and rice, fill up on that till I'm full, about to throw up, go to the Italian restaurant we're going to go to for graduation dinner, see that they have spaghetti, pomodoro, and get 3 servings of that. Dude, I have a problem with food. I'm gaining a little bit of weight. I have a little bit of a tummy here. And I'm just... Why do I have a tummy? It's frustrating. I don't know. Me saying I have a tummy because, I don't know, I would always get very upset when people with clear skin were like, I have bad acne. And I'm over here with like, spots. You can't really see because this camera angle's a little bit flattering and I'm standing far away from the camera, but I have cystic acne on my face and my body, and I look fucking disgusting. Not pleasurable to be around me. You look at me, and if you come within 5 feet of me, you can see, like, whoa, that guy probably needs Accutane or something. So it really fucking pisses me off when people with, like, one pimple here that's fucking tiny are like, oh my god, I have fucking acne. It's like, fuck you, dude. You don't know shit. And, me saying I have a belly, people might have the same reaction with a bigger belly than me. Everything's relative. Nothing is real. Third eye. I don't know, man. I had a basketball game this Tuesday, and I did pretty good. But my body's breaking down like a 17-year-old Great Dane, dude. That is how my body's breaking down. My knees, my joints, my hips, my shoulder, dude. My Achilles. So my heel. This is just the complaining podcast. What am I going to title this? The complaint podcast? The podcast full of complaints. The podcast of despair. Oh, my friend Kelly's going into work. Hi, Kelly. This looks a little bit weird. My window's open and like there's a tripod right over my bed. Tell me what that looks like. Ugh, icky, gross. What was I talking about? Podcast of whimsy and despair, complaining. Yes. My Achilles. My heel, to the touch. You touch it, it's tender and sore, and it fucking hurts really bad. I don't want to be like Kobe Bryant. I don't want to tear my Achilles. I was talking to some guy in the drive-thru who also plays basketball. He played it at like the collegiate level. He's a cool guy. But he's basically like, yeah, my knees, hips, I'm taking it easy. And I was like, yeah, my Achilles hurts. He's like, if my Achilles hurts, I don't do a thing. I won't play if my Achilles hurts even a little bit. I'm not going to risk that. And my Achilles has been in this type of pain for like 2 years. Should I be worried? I don't know. Achilles tendonitis, I think that's what it is called. I don't know. I would love to do physical therapy, but alas, that costs money, which I could spend on spaghetti pomodoro. So I'm not going to go to physical therapy. I'm going to ask ChatGPT what I can do, and then look at that, and then not do that. I think this is very valuable for my father. Hi, Dad. Again, that episode did pretty well, actually, if you didn't know. I think it's like kind of a clickbaity title, like, Hi, Dad. People are like, what is he going to say to his dad? This is exciting. Drama! Gossip! So, that one did well. It got like 300 views, so. Hi, Dad. I'm not doing Hi, Dad part 2. But I think this kind of gives you a little insight to who I am and how my brain works. Like, I do have these real ailments that I don't do anything about. I'm just lazy. I'm just describing me being lazy. So, hi, Dad. Welcome in. Thank you for watching. My dad's like one of the only viewers who's like a recurring viewer. But let me talk about something gross. I've been talking about my cystic acne. I've been talking about my fucking boogers. Here's something really gross that you guys might enjoy. Dude, I produce more earwax than the average individual. Fun little factoid. And I'm not itching my crotch, it's my inner thigh. Relax, ladies. My ears produce more wax. And, you know, I would just have really hard time hearing things, and like, you know, earwax would fall out of my ears, whatever. Until I went to the doctor. This was like, 5-6 years ago. And they're like, yeah, you have a lot of earwax. I'm like, okay, whatever. Not thinking anything of it. I got this like spray gun, with like a little nozzle that suck into my ear. Sprayed it, and then earwax came out of my ear. This big. Like a piece of earwax that big. It was fucking massive. And funny story, like I was with my mom, she took me to the doctor, and like I was talking, and it sounds fake, but it sounds like aura baiting. Is that a thing? Aura farming, that's what it is. Sorry. Aura. Sounds like aura farming, but I started talking and I hurt my own ears, and I was like, am I this loud all the time? And my mom said, yeah, and I felt very embarrassed about the loudness of my voice. And then I got used to it over the next 2 or 3 days. Then the earwax slowly started to build back up. And so every so often, like once every 6, 7, 8 months, I like, clean my ears like it's, but I don't have a like they use at the doctor's office. I have this like fucking as seen on TV from Walmart that was like $30, and you stick it in your ear and it goes and it spits water out. It's almost like a water pick. And I don't think it's as good because I don't think I can never get all the earwax out. And my brain works like if things aren't even on both sides, I freak the fuck out. Like if my shoes aren't tied like to the same tightness, I have to like untie both and do both again. Everything needs to be symmetrical, up and down, symmetrical. And if one ear can't hear as good as the other ear, one ear has more wax than the other, I freak the fuck out. So I'm sitting here in the bathroom for an hour straight trying to clean my ears if I don't feel like I've gotten everything. And I don't have like the little microscope that doctors can see. I've been talking very monotone. I think it's because I'm tired and I've been up since 6:30. I woke up today at 6:29. My alarm was set for 6:30. I'm going to pick my nose. And there's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. I'm losing my fucking shit. Podcast of Rage and Despair. Anyways, back to the Parenthood, Steve Martin. Let's see, I've been recording for 17 minutes. Yeah, we lit. Steve Martin is so fucking funny. He's like my hero. He's everything that I want to be. He's like, I don't know, I've said that about like Jeff Buckley, Anthony Bourdain, everybody. He's everything I want to be. But Steve Martin, I think, is everything I want to be. He was a stand-up comedian, then a successful actor for many years. That's exactly the pipeline that I want to go down. But he's incredibly talented, incredibly funny, or way funnier than I will ever be. But, dude, he was just like... Alright, I'm like getting frustrated at the slightest things now. Forgive me! That's The Fisher King, another one of my favorite movies. Dude, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Steve Martin. This movie, he was just... So many points in this movie were bits of him that made me laugh, and nobody else could make me laugh. And the script probably wasn't saying that it was supposed to be funny, but like the way he delivered the lines, he's just so unbelievably funny. And the mom from Step Brothers is in it too, and a bunch of other actors like Joaquin Phoenix. He was a little baby. Keanu Reeves, who's sexy and awesome. My girlfriend was like, "You look like Keanu Reeves," and I was like, "Why can't I just look like me? You say I'm sexy and hot, and then you say I look like Keanu Reeves, so you think Keanu Reeves is sexy and hot? Go have him then." That jealous guy behavior, I should be like, "No, thank you for saying that I look like Keanu Reeves. He's so awesome." I don't want to be me. I don't want to be him. I think he's a great, and I admire him dearly, but I want to be me. These boogers, I'm going to punch myself in the face, in the nose. I'm going to break my own nose, and I'm not even kidding. Right there. I'm going to hit it as hard as I can. It's frustrating me to no end. Sorry you had to see that. my forearms. There's coffee running through my veins. This is a tight shirt. You see these guns? Look at these guns. It's a tight ass shirt. My grandmom got me it for my Christmas. Happy Christmas. Thank you, grandmommy. But I read Steve Martin's book as well. It's called Born Standing Up. It's about his stand-up comedy career and whatever. Dude, Steve Martin is just so awesome. And his book is great. That's another one. If you guys haven't read... If you guys haven't read Born Standing Up by Steve Martin, read it because he's awesome. I finished it in like a day or 2 days. It's like a very, very quick read. And it's very good. He's just amazing and funny. Idiot. Gosh, idiot. My girlfriend gave Napoleon Dynamite 2.5 stars on Letterboxd, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? This isn't me, like, ragging on Olivia, my girlfriend, but how do you give Napoleon Dynamite 2.5 stars on Letterboxd? It's such a good movie. It's so perfect. It encapsulates that vibe so perfectly. But alas, did I just do freaking... Dude, I've been called fruity a lot lately. Fruity and zesty. If you don't know what that means, it means gay. I don't know. See, my girlfriend, we were eating Thai last night, and she took a bite of my pad see ew. Pad see ew. And I don't think I've had it before. Maybe I've had bites, but I never ordered it myself. But I read the description. I was like, okay, this is going to be delicious. And I got it, and it was good. My girlfriend tries it, and she's like, this is delicious. I might like this even better than pad thai. And she's never really ordered anything but pad thai because she knows she liked it. And I told her something that I told my coworker that day, who was like, I'm scared of trying sushi with the fish on top. And I'm like, Anthony Bourdain was like, one of the things he said, and I'm paraphrasing here, but like one of his advice was like, don't let the fear of having a bad meal get in the way of you having a good meal. Because, you know, you can get through many bad meals to get to a good one. But if you go with the safe bet, you're always going to have a mediocre meal. Or not mediocre, just like the same, and that's not fun. Trying new things is like such an integral part of who I am. And that sounds like such a fucking dick thing to say. I try new things. I'm different. My name is Sam. I listen to Sufjan Stevens, and I like Elliott Smith. Go fuck yourself. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, I love trying new food. That's it. These boogers, man. I'm gonna lose my shit. I don't know, because, I mean, there's no joy in eating pad thai. I don't know. Me and her are very different. Oh, my God, I love my girlfriend. But me and her are different people. You know, she's okay with eating pad thai. But you know what she said about it? She was like, this might be better than pad thai. And I'm like, this is what happens when you try new food. Anthony Bourdain told me to do it, so I did it. But I've never, ever been a picky eater. So I guess it's different. Who can relate? Anthony Bourdain. That guy from Holdovers is playing Anthony Bourdain in the biopic. And I wanted to play him. What the fuck? I read his book. Oh, look at me. I read and I'm smart and I talk about things and I have opinions. I have a podcast. My name is Sam. I have a podcast. Dude. That's another book. Okay, my God. I'm recommending books fucking at the wazoo. Kitchen Confidential is such a fucking easy read. As in, like, you want to read it. It's so good. Anthony Bourdain, the way he writes is magical. It's like his pen glides. Like, what am I even saying? That's another thing that I dislike about this podcast, is me kind of dissing myself over and over and over again. I'm getting better with time. Don't worry. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, baby. Someone told me at work that they watched my podcast, and I kind of felt a little self-conscious about it. They told me they skipped through it. They actually told me they skipped to the part where my girlfriend was in it because they like my girlfriend. And I was like, well, I'm talking too. I say stuff in my podcast too. So I need to make more TikToks. That's the thing about growing as a content creator, is like short form content always reigns supreme. This YouTube shit, I love it, and it's my favorite thing in the world, but it doesn't go nearly as viral as something that was posted to YouTube Shorts or TikTok or Instagram Reels. I am monotone. I talk like this. I am a robot. Well, I pretty much covered everything that I was originally planning on talking about. That's good. I feel like this was actually a pretty decent podcast despite all the boogers and stuff. Am I finishing up right now? 25 minutes. This would be a short episode. See this? No, it's this side. That's the acne that I was previously mentioning. This mustache is fire, though. I do love how I look with a mustache. I love how I look. Is that a conceited thing to say, or it's 2025 and, like, you should have confidence in yourself, king? Is that what's happening? I'm trying to figure out what to read next. Struggling with Monte Cristo, Dad, honestly, because it's so long and intimidating. Same thing with Lonesome Dove. I read the first chapters of both of those books, and I enjoyed both the first chapters thoroughly. But starting is hard. Picking that book up again is like... I need to read something that's going to take me a day to read. That's how I get my plan. I'm gonna take a poop after I finish filming this podcast. That is what is gonna happen. This has been the grossest podcast episode that I've filmed to date. This is the real me. Sorry, America. This is what your average person is like. I mean, I'm just real. You know, I'm sick of people acting fake and stuff, acting like they don't poop, they don't have boogers and stuff. See me, I'll be real with you. Holdovers was another great movie. This is just Sammy's recommendations. Average is average. See, I am the average male in America. Except I'm a little bit taller. And I didn't go to college. And I can't really grow facial hair. Is that average? When do normal people start growing facial hair? Little fun statistic for you. The average person in Norway has one testicle. Stepdad taught me that one. It's true. Look it up. Alright, goals for the week. Who am I talking to? If you're listening, thank you. That just means you enjoy this, and that means the world to me. Can you hear me? I'm going to talk to you direct. I'm going to get a little bit closer. Seriously, if you're still here, dude, that's very cool for me. This is what I want to do. You know, I want to create content. I hate that term, content creator, but making videos and talking and YouTube and whatever, that brings me joy. The numbers don't matter. The likes don't matter. The subscribers don't matter. Doing this physically brings me joy. I know I had a crash out. I had a crash out moment. Oliver, I had a crash out moment earlier because of my boogers. I wonder if you can look at them now. Don't look. Close your eyes if you can see them. But I love this. And if you're here listening to me talk, thank you. With that being said, I had a good episode. Did you? Guys, leave a comment down below. I want to hear what you guys think. Talk to me. I need human interaction. Talk to me. Sorry, was that too much? A little too much for you? No. Leave a comment. Leave a like. How did I do? How's my driving? Call 1-800, whatever. Okay. Listen, guys, I love you all. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll probably post a video this week. Hopefully. All right. Signing off now. Bye, friends.